first saw the Toyota Hilux in 1968, and since then 8 generations of the pickup have hit the market, forging a reputation as a hard-working, hard-wearing, go-anywhere, do-anything vehicle. A trusted companion for farmers, builders, tradespeople, relief agencies and leisure customers who just love a cool pickup. So far, over 27 million vehicles have been sold worldwide. In Series 3 of Top Gear, this was put to the test when a 1988 Hilux with 190,000 miles on the clock was subjected to considerable abuse, including being left on a beach for the incoming tide, left on top of a building as it was demolished, and being set on fire. The Hilux suffered severe damage but was still running after some simple repairs. They also drove a Hilux prepared by Arctic Trucks to the North Pole in 2007. But for me, as a huge Dakar fan, it's the Dakar-winning Hilux race trucks prepared by Gazoo Racing that are the coolest and also the inspiration behind the GR Sport 2 I'll be driving today. But this is the very latest generation of Toyota Hilux. Now there are 2 variants. This is the 48-volt mild hybrid variant, the first time the Hilux has had a mild hybrid drivetrain. We're going to be driving this morning, and then this afternoon we're going to be driving the new Hilux GR Sport 2, which is a little bit more sporty, inspired by the Dakar. But both trucks, hugely capable off-road, same payload capabilities, same towing capabilities, and I think we need to put them to the test. The Hilux Hybrid 48-volt is the first Hilux to feature the multi-terrain select system, operated using the MTS switch and mode selector on the center console. There are 6 settings: sand, mud, rock, dirt, deep snow and auto. In auto mode, sensors around the vehicle continually assess the road conditions and automatically apply the appropriate settings. Sand, mud, rock and auto can be engaged when the Hilux is in low L4 running. Dirt, sand, mud, deep snow and auto can be used in the H4 transmission range. The MTS modes are not available in the GR Sport 2. Merveilleuse. Ouais, bien. On y va.
Welcome to Adventure Zone.
So some proper off-roading. The beeping in the background, by the way, is just to notify me that I'm in low ratio 4-wheel drive. I'm assuming that kind of turns itself off after a while because it's really, really annoying. So we're on a more of a kind of 4-wheel drive off-road demo. We're about to go up a particularly steep slope. Give it some beans. It's not even blinking at that. Not even blinking at that. And now this one, this is hill descent control. So into manual to drive, hill descent control. Hey!
My name is Yusuf. How are you?
I'm good, man. Peter, good to meet you.
Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good,
Okay.
very good. Beautiful weather, beautiful scenery.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't get better.
You're right. Can you see the trail?
Yeah.
Red signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can climb that hill.
Yeah, okay.
But this place, the discount,
Yeah.
you can try the duck button.
Yeah, I've got that on. We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. If you don't want to this sound,
Yeah.
can you put the G box neutral position?
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
again dry mode.
Oh, we were just saying, when's this going to stop beeping? That's
If
really
you want
annoying.
to change the speed switch,
In
first
neutral.
you have to put the neutral position gearbox, and
Yeah.
then you can turn the switch. Is it
Gotcha.
okay?
Gotcha.
Enjoy your drive.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Then is it okay?
Yeah, we're all good now. We're in D. We're in hill descent control. Feet off the pedals. This was pretty punchy steep. But yeah, typical hill descent control. I've got absolutely no pedal input whatsoever. Just can actually hear the brakes going on and off. There's a bit of regen braking, I guess, in here from the 48 volt mild hybrid system as well. And that was super easy. Super easy. Now I'm in low ratio, so I'm gonna knock myself out of that. There you go. It's pretty good. We've got another off-road challenge by the looks of things. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
How are you?
Thank you.
Nizamettin.
Hello.
Where are
Alex,
you from?
Peter, UK, from the UK.
In
England, yeah,
United Kingdom.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I am from Turkey.
Oh, lovely. It's, we were
Okay.
just saying, what a beautiful place.
Oh, it's
It's your
incredible.
first time in Turkey?
Yeah. Well, no, I've been in Istanbul, but that doesn't
My
count.
first
But
time.
Turkey is
Yeah.
marvelous.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So, my dear guest, firstly, follow is active.
It is now. Yep.
Okay, so duck is not active.
No.
Duck.
No.
Okay, so if you want, we have time. If you want, you can make a few tours more after.
Okay.
Okay. He can do and you do one more
Yep.
time. Okay.
Okay.
So, please.
Just follow the
Right
cones.
side.
Perfect.
Cool. Excellent. Well, we have four-wheel drive. Low ratio activated. Follow the cones. Which way is he wanting us to go? Down there? Oh, I've gone wrong already. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong cones.
Welcome in the tricky part of the day.
And the tricky part of the day.
It's not really tricky for this car, but for a normal car, yes,
Yes.
a lot. I check just if everything is fine. Very slowly, because if you are too speed,
Yep.
it's too easy for this car.
Okay.
Okay, and very slowly. Plus, you have the government here, then they say to show we are very respectful. Hey, we are very respectful.
We are.
Okay.
Oh, what, the government are here?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have waved at them as we went past.
You follow my reason because I'm very slow.
Okay. Here we go. So this is going to demonstrate departure angles, breakover angles. Oh, this is like a dragon's tooth. The importance for Hilux to be able to do this, though. I'm going to run over that cone if I'm not careful. You might just run over your cone. Never mind. Side slope. I could just see Alex is struggling to stand up, let alone me. Yeah, that's a big angle. That's got to be a thumbnail, right? Gotta say, the scenery here in Turkey is just absolutely next level. It really is. And we're throwing quite a lot at this car from a off-road capability point of view, and it just keeps smiling, and it just keeps saying, "Yep, bring it on." We'll have a bit more of this. So it is safe to say that this latest Hilux is just as good at off-roading as you'd want it to be. Over in this absolutely stunning scenery to talk you through the engine in this Hilux. So this is the mild hybrid variant, and it's a 2.8 litre diesel, produces 204 horsepower and 500 newton meters of torque. So it's got lots of that low down grunt that you want. But the mild hybrid system is really interesting. Don't think of this as a car that will run as an EV. It has no EV only running. The electric motors actually replaces the starter motor. It has a small engine management and battery management system, and then the battery itself is less than a kilowatt hour. And the idea behind the mild hybrid system is to make the car run more smoothly, more efficiently. So at first pull away, you've got some assistance from the motor. It starts to do some kind of torque fill. It works on regenerative braking. It helps the car both on-road and off-road. As you can see by the state of this engine bay, the cars were lovely and clean on the outside today. But yeah, the engine bay needs a bit of a jet wash. But a very interesting engine. The fuel efficiency, by the way, it's about 7% more fuel efficient with the hybrid system. But when you're driving it, you don't really notice it's a hybrid, if I'm honest. It's quite impressive. So it's the afternoon and we've switched cars. We're now in the GR Sport 2. This is the range-topping Hilux, and it's the sporty one. Very different style of driving this afternoon, much quicker driving. It's going to be wetter, muddier, and there might even be a lake bed to go down. But the interior of this feels just a little bit more premium. You've got nice aluminium pedals, you've got slightly different materials. The drive mode selector is different. I don't have all of the drive modes as I did in the 48 volt one this morning. But the seats feel really comfortable and look sporty. And I think we should go and have some fun. Now, before we get this car too muddy, let's take a look at the outside style. Too late, I think. I've only driven about 2 miles off-road. So the GR Sport 2 externally has a lot more Dakar-inspired styling. The brakes have been upgraded. It's got 17-inch discs on the front, 15 on the rear. The suspension's been lifted a little bit, and then this whole new front bumper gives the car a much more sporty stance. It's got a wider look to it as well. And what this bumper also does is it improves the approach and departure angles, and it's got a little bit of a better breakover angle as well. So actually this car, although we've already demonstrated that the hybrid this morning was incredibly capable off-road, this should be just as good. However, the terrain we've got this afternoon is a bit more muddy and a bit more fast and flowing. Very Dakar. This landscape is truly sensational. We've been driving down this valley through the river. The road actually goes into the river, so that's where we're going to go now. We're going to go down here, and the Hilux has just been eating it. No worries whatsoever. But in the rock formations around these valleys, it's a very soft stone. And there's all of these dwellings dug into the cliffs, troglodytes. And some of them are actually still being lived in. We've literally just had a family go past on a couple of mopeds with their shopping, and they'll be going into their house. And it's just an incredible landscape. But Hilux, absolutely eating it for breakfast. The only thing I would say is if you're pushing on like we have been doing on the faster paced stuff, the gearbox isn't really designed to do that. If you just leave it in drive mode so it changes gear for itself, it's okay. But every now and again when you're pushing on and you're wanting to, you know, get into the right gear to come out of a corner to get on the power, it doesn't give you that level of response. Now, you can push the gear stick over and go into manual override and then just move the gear stick up and down to change up and down gears. But that's more suited to if you are doing off-roading like this and you want to lock yourself in first or second gear than it is to banging around like you're in the Paris-Dakar. But driving down a lake, or down a river rather, is brilliant fun. So we've stopped for our afternoon coffee break and just to take a bit of a breather from the high-paced driving we're doing this afternoon with one of the most spectacular backdrops. Turkey has blown us away so far. The scenery we are driving through is simply incredible. But I wanted to talk about two really important things if you're going to be using this as a commercial vehicle. Firstly, as with previous Hiluxes, the trailer weight, 3.5 ton trailer you can pull with one of these, and then the load bed is really importantly able to carry a 1 ton Euro pallet, and that means you can claim the VAT back if you buy this as a commercial vehicle. You still have the issues to do with the new benefit in kind rules that are coming in play in the UK, but in terms of just practicality, these things are incredible. It's also worth noting that the hybrid version we drove this morning was actually carrying 200 kilos of ballast, just to demonstrate what it's like when you've got some weight in the bed. This isn't, and I have to say, it's particularly playful on the tight and twisties, but I'm gonna go and grab a coffee now. Now, as the busy traffic goes by and we continue our car spotting, I want to say a massive thanks to AJ, who's behind the camera right now. We came out to Morocco last year with Land Cruiser, and that video went down so well in Toyota, they invited us back to be as creative as we could be, and hopefully we've done that. This car, very special, but for now, we're going to get back in it. We're going to head back to the hotel and hand it back to the valeting team, and then do a runner, basically. I don't think I've ever got a press car as dirty on a launch. I mean, look at that. That is just awesome. Come on. I don't even know what it is. A Dogan. Yeah, we're going to continue. No. Very knackered. Old Renan McGann. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. Doing the close here was AJ's idea. Anyway, I'll see you on the next film. You take care, guys. Drive safe.